Hey guys, this is week 5. I'm doing my video confession. Um, so one of the questions was, can you think of an example in your own life where you felt like someone cared about your learning? So I'll just start off with that. In high school, I had a teacher, an English teacher, who was my AP English teacher, but she'd actually taught me my freshman year English uh, as well because I had started out in like advanced courses and eventually ended up in her AP courses. But she ultimately um, cared about a lot of her students, but personally, for me, she like found out like my life story and a lot of different things and just took that extra time, that personal time to get to know who I was, and is the reason why I'm actually in college today at ASU. So, um, and then the next question was, do you think it would be possible to build that specific relationship slash set of interactions into a system? Um, I mean, to me, anything is possible. It's just the amount of time it takes, what has already been discovered, and what still needs to be discovered. To answer the question a little bit better, though, I think because we haven't even invented the primer or the primer, however people like to pronounce it, but we haven't even invented something in sort of like that. I mean, I know that there's the Kindle and that's kind of like the idea that they tried to take, but maybe if we created these systems that that was kind of like the primer, the primer, um I felt like once we get closer to that and once that's kind of done, then maybe. Um, but I mean, computers and everything are already very, very intelligent. So I wouldn't say that it's impossible because I think that if you teach or if they're given information from us, eventually they're gonna learn how to like think on their own, I believe, and sort of um seem like they have feelings, but I think eventually they might become like their own like race or like species, which is very, very interesting to think about. Would it be desirable? Again, for me, um, I don't see why not, because to me, like personally, I do. I look at it like another species or another race, but I just think we have to be careful in the way that we don't make humans extinct and sort of um but I don't think it will ever get to that point. I think you're going to need the two to kind of go hand in hand and they can sort of live together. So, I mean, I'm sorry I'm a little off topic, but um I think to some people they might think the same way, like, "Oh, now we have these systems that can think intelligently, and then what's like the purpose for humans?" But, we have all these different animals and all these different species on Earth, so why not get used to having, like, you know what I mean, systems who can interact and have these relationships with us as humans. So yeah. But that the question of it being desirable is a pretty good one. So, but this is just my take on it all. So thanks.